Hey everyone, hi, it's Lenore Orquist, day 13 of the 90-day video challenge. Um, Today, I know we kind of all think about what are we going to write about and blog about and where do we draw our information from. And I've been going back through the Inner Circle audios, and in the one I was listening to, David Wood suggests that at the end of every day, you take the time and kind of do a little journal, just a few minutes. You don't have to, if you want to spend a lot of time, you can, but more or less just kind of a quick journaling, a remembering of what happened that day. So if you don't really want to write a lot, you can use, sketch out a little picture of something that happened, just a couple of key words that might bring it back to you and say, hey, oh yeah, I remember that's what happened today. Just to, if you went to a show, put the program in there, and say, hey, I had a great time, something like that. Went to see such and such with, and just kind of, some of those things will then bring back maybe something you can draw on later to, blog about. And that his suggestion also included that one of the very important question to ask yourself that at that point is, can anything that happened today to me today help me to convey a message or inspire anyone else? And that's a real powerful thing, because too often, I know especially for myself, I don't see how my day-to-day events can inspire anybody and have any kind of an effect on anyone else. We need to tell more of the stories of those little snippets of our lives. And that's what he was getting at, kind of making the point of, share your day-to-day life. It helps one because, well, some of them things are pretty entertaining. I mean, if you have people that are always going all over the place, you have that chance to share that. So if something's good going for you, you're going to show that in emotion. You're going to show that enthusiasm. And whoever's watching is also going to get picked up and carried up into that good feelings. Okay? Even if you're having a bad day, where things just aren't quite right, you can share that too. They are emotions. They're what's going on. And the second part of that is those everyday events show people that we are real. We're not, just out there, always happy. We have our ups and downs. We're real. But when we have our ups, love everybody to share them, and the excitement, the enthusiasm. When we have our downs, we may not share those, and well, maybe maybe we're doing a disservice to people because we're not showing that, yeah, we have our moments where we're kind of down a little bit, but when we're showing those, we can also show how we came to a solution. How did we work through that, and how do we move ourselves from that feeling sorry for ourselves to back on that track of, okay, well, let's just get it done. And by doing that, by being and showing that real honesty and that real parts of us, we can maybe help someone else take a look at themselves and their life and say, I can dream again. These people are doing it. Look, we have little setbacks. I mean, everybody's life has some kind of, you have steps forward, you have, what's that saying? 2 steps forward, 3 steps back sometimes, So we have our little setbacks, but we don't let it stop us. We're going to find that solution, find our way to move forward. And maybe just sharing that would be an inspiration for someone to say, hey, maybe I can make a difference in my life now, and move forward. I've been putting it off because I keep thinking everything has to be perfect. And we don't have perfect lives. None of us do. We all have things going on, and we're just trying to always just show only just the happy stuff. I think probably as a disservice, because everybody has those downs. and we want to show, hey, you can move past them. Okay. It also kind of ties into my meditation for today, on the Word of God for May 6th. I'm reminded that I don't have to solve all of the world's problems. It's not something I can do as one person. I can't solve every world problem out there. However, how I treat others, how I respond to them, perhaps with a smile, hey, how you doing? If someone kind of looks a little sad, hey, is there something I can do? And if I offer that to say, hey, is there something I can do? I need to also be able to be there if they say, well, yeah, I could use help with, and to be able to then go ahead and do what I offered help, so I do need to be there to be able to help. Sometimes people just need, a little shoulder to say, no, it's just a really bad day, and you listen. Maybe I can't really solve their problem, but sometimes just listening, when they get it out, it starts a release for them, and then they can work their way through. They can find their solution and how to get past that point, and just by listening, just simply. And I find that people do come to me in many areas of my life, that they come and they just want to talk. They share what they're going through, and they're not expecting me to have the answer, to solve it for them. Sometimes they ask for a little bit of advice, and usually I preface that with, well, in my situation, this worked for me. It may not work for you. It may not be something that it's not a one size fits all kind of solution, but this is what I found, or I read something that suggested to try, maybe in the thing of kids, where if they're misbehaving, and one tip I always had was, don't shout just as loud as they are. If they're throwing a tantrum, whisper, talk quietly, because then they have to quiet themselves to hear what you're saying, because they want to know what you're saying. And if you're yelling at them, they're just going to yell louder, and then you yell louder, and nobody hears anything. But if you talk quietly, they stop. They have to slow down. They have to listen, and that's the time where then they can regain control of themselves. And that's what you teach them, to regain control of themselves. So things like that. But any gesture that I would show, that would show empathy for how they're feeling, and that those are the ways that I'm passing on the love of God, and how He wants us to treat people, to love one another. And it's a part that's making me grow, and I am seeing it in my life, in my business. I'm beginning to move out of the shell that I've put around myself, convincing myself that I'm on the shy side. And that was my reason. I can't do this because I'm shy. And I'm moving past that point. I'm realizing, you know what? I put that shell around me. Not sure why I did. Protect myself somehow at some point in time, I'm sure. But that shell's got to break, because I want success. I want to help others find their happiness, find their dreams, reach their dreams, and continue on and fly. So that's my day 13 video. And I hope to have better stories. Oh, I know what I did. Yesterday, I made something really great. I did a thank you card, where I work part-time, and a student there was really happy with how everybody had been treating her from the start, from when she started classes, and she just felt gratitude to everyone for keeping her encouraged, to inspire her, to kind of back her up. And we love doing that. And so for her, what she wanted to do was she bought the staff lunch one day. And so I'm going to post a couple of pictures here at the end of this. Actually, I could probably just show them this way, can't I? I would have to do it the other way. But I did a little card, and it has a nice little sunflower, and it kind of pops out, just a thing. And then inside, I simply have thanks and a smile and a space. As you'll see, there's a lot of empty space in here, and that's so that all the staff members can write something in there. And we're going to give her the card today and just say thank you. It was a wonderful gesture that she did in reaffirming what we do to try to inspire others. And I'm hoping she'll like it. But that's what I did yesterday. That was so that would be, what did I do? What happened to me yesterday that could help someone. So maybe just a little card maybe made somebody smile, and my fumbling around probably made somebody smile, because, well, I'm still getting this knack down. But that's it for today. Thanks. Have a great day, and catch you on day 14.